Texas lawmakers are trying to figure out how to punish 17-year-olds convicted of capital murder. The Supreme Court says executing them or giving them no chance for parole is unconstitutional. Fox 4's Sean Rabb reports what happens in Austin will affect a North Texas 17-year-old charged for murdering his mom and sister.
I didn't want him to feel anything. That's why he was a gun. It was like everything went wrong.
That's just part of the 911 call then 17-year-old Jake Evans made, confessing to killing his mother and sister last October. He's charged with capital murder. His attorney argues he shouldn't be.
The state is in a situation where they don't have a punishment that they can apply to him if they try him and convict him of capital murder.
Texas law has treated 17-year-olds like Evans as adults in the justice system, which means a 17-year-old charged with a capital crime faces either death or life in prison without the possibility of parole. But the U.S. Supreme Court, in two separate cases, has ruled both of those options unconstitutional for defendants younger than 18.
For a long time, Texas has been prosecuting 17-year-olds as adults.
State lawmakers have been addressing how to fix this legal limbo in the special session called by Governor Rick Perry. In an email, Parker County Assistant DA Jeff Swain tells me, quote, "Our goal has been to get a sentencing option for 17-year-old capital murders that is constitutional and would allow us to proceed forward with the Jacob Evans capital murder case, knowing that we have a valid sentencing option to use if he is convicted."
The juvenile system has been designed to rehabilitate. We want to rehabilitate young offenders that come into the system.
State senators passed a unanimous measure setting punishment for 17-year-olds convicted of capital murder with the same punishment as those 16 and under. Life with the possibility of parole in 40 years. State representatives have now done the same thing, but with options. One option allows for the possibility of parole in 40 years, like the Senate measure. But the other representative's option allows for a judge or jury to give life with no possibility of parole.
The Supreme Court was very clear and said any time that a 17-year-old is given life without parole, it's unconstitutional.
So that language, that option is going to have to be worked out.
I think so.
Unconstitutional.
That raises a point right there. You can't do that according to, what the Supreme Court has ruled.
Right. All right, let's talk about the cases first. Are there a lot of 17-year-olds in Texas in that gap?
You know, I was surprised to learn 27, 12 in Harris County, but in addition to the kid in Parker County, Dallas County, Collin and Denton counties also have 17-year-olds charged with capital crimes.
How about the attorney that's going to prosecute this Parker County case? The language he's hearing out of Austin, he thinks that's a fix. Is their fix really a fix, I guess?
Yeah, the Parker County Assistant DA, Jeff Swain, tells me late this afternoon he thinks what they did today gives them a viable option to go forward with sentencing, if he's convicted, that meets the test of the U.S. Supreme Court.
Okay. Sean Rabb, thanks.
All right.